What's up guys, it's Eric from B-Side. Today I'm gonna be going over another installation demonstration on the Lexus NX CarPlay system. This CarPlay system is a little bit different. It's gonna be for the models with the larger touchpad. So specifically this is for a 2019 Lexus NX and it's compatible with both with navigation and without navigation. So it's very similar to our other kits, but the installation process is just gonna be just a slight different because there is a minor change that's done to the interior of the dash. So I'll go ahead and just walk you through all that and then show you how it works as well. So let's not waste any time, get inside the car and get started. All right guys, now that we're in the vehicle, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the shift knob here. So just go ahead and press down on the shift boot and then just go ahead and turn this counterclockwise. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove the simple parts that are easy to remove with my hand. So next one is this. So just go ahead and just pry this out. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pull this towards me. All right, then go ahead and put this aside in a safe location. All right, and then next, let's go ahead and remove this panel. Just go ahead and just pull it towards you. And we're gonna pull out the other side as well. And feel free to use a panel removal tool. You could put it inside here and then just pry it out. All right. Okay, now we are going to pop this out this way. Okay, use a panel removal tool. I'm just gonna stick my hand back here and just pull it out like so. And then go ahead and raise the glove box. We are going to remove this piece and then I'm gonna remove this and then we're gonna pop this piece out. All right. Okay, next, let's go ahead and remove this. So we're gonna just go ahead and just pry this out. That, and then just carefully move this, work your way up. Okay, and then go ahead and remove this. And then once you have this, all this removed, we're gonna go ahead and remove these two 10mm bolts. I've got another one here. And then the screen will come off together like so. And then go ahead and disconnect the connectors behind the screen. All right, so go ahead and you could disconnect this. You could remove this panel piece that surrounds the screen, like so. And then you go ahead and just remove this right here, and then we'll go ahead and disconnect. Okay, you could use a flathead screwdriver just to push this out and pry it out, push it out from the inside. All right, let's go ahead and put this in a safe location. Okay, this device actually already has the CarPlay installed. So let me show you how the connection you have to make if it wasn't installed already. This is the factory male GVIF cable. I'm gonna connect this to our female side. This is a part of our kit, and this will connect to the screen, okay? All right, and then we routed these cables down here, where this is where we have placed both of our boxes, which I will get into details. Okay, before we do that, let me go ahead and show you how to remove these parts to get behind the radio. So you want to go ahead and remove this climate control. Just go ahead and just pull it out. And behind here, you're gonna find two connectors. Just go ahead, press down on the release tab and just pull on the connector, okay? And then next, let's go ahead and remove this piece here. So go ahead and raise the glove box. And we're just going to just pull this up. All right, just gonna go ahead and set this aside here for now. And then we're gonna remove these two 10mm bolts that's holding this radio. Okay, let's go ahead and move this shifter back. And we're gonna lay a thick towel here and then pull the radio out and rest it on this sweater here. So the next step we're gonna do is, once the radio is out, we are going to connect our harness. So this is how our harness looks. All right, let me go ahead and undo all the wire ties. Okay, so I'll go back here, and these are the two connectors I'm gonna be working on, the bottom two here. But just to have better access to this, let's go ahead and remove all the other connectors. Okay, just don't forget to plug them back in once you reinstall everything. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this as well. Okay, so it's just these two connectors right here. All right, 1 and 2. Okay, and this is the old harness that we have on here. I'm gonna just go ahead and disconnect this. Remove the old harness and I'm gonna replace it with the new one. But for you viewers, that's first time installing it, those two connectors are the one they're gonna be disconnecting, and you're gonna reconnect it to our harness. So let me go ahead and remove our old harness. All right, so we got two connectors here. We're gonna connect the male side of the factory to our female side, and the male side of ours is gonna go inside here, like so. Okay. Okay. And let me reconnect all the factory connectors that were removed. One more connector here. Okay. All right, so after everything is in, we're gonna go ahead and push the radio back. Before we push the radio back, note that we routed the antenna all the way down to the left, and then we mount it to this left side over here, and then the other side of the antenna comes out right here. Okay, and this will plug into this. All right, but everything behind the radio is done. Let me also route these cables. So we got the main connector. We also have this power cable here, and we have our two 3.5 millimeter jacks. One of them is auxiliary for your audio, and the other one is for your microphone. So we're gonna get all this. We're gonna go behind the radio, loop back up, and we're going to push it up, and we're gonna catch it here. All right, terrific. Okay, we got all the wires and cables here. And don't forget, we routed the GVIF cable up here as well. The male and female side, both of them on the blue color side. Okay, now let me go ahead and just push all of this back. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and reinstall the top screen as well. Okay. All right, we're just gonna let it hang over there. The climate control back on as well. Okay. Okay, and now let's go ahead and do our connections right here. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and grab our interface. The disk switch is gonna be already pre-configured. If you want to double check, we'll have a tag here with the correct disk switch setting if you feel like you actually knocked it to a different position. And then let's grab our two GVIF cable. One's gonna be labeled GVIF in. We're gonna connect this to the outside. And then the other one is labeled GVIF out, and we're gonna connect this to the inside. All right. And then we have this main connector, this white one. This will connect here, like so. And then you'll connect your HDMI cable like that. Okay, so all the connection on this is done. Now let's go ahead and let's work on this box here. So let's connect our USB cable. By the way, this USB cable was routed to the glove box. Very easy. You could just stick your hand back here and just route it through. This is to charge your phone if you ever want to use it as a charger, or wired CarPlay or Android Auto. And we have our antenna here. This is for the wireless connection to our phone, wireless Android Auto, and wireless CarPlay. And the other side of the antenna, we went ahead and we mounted it back down there with the double-sided tape that is already attached to it. And we have the aux out. This is for your sound. We're going to connect to line out. Make sure you connect this to line out all the way in the corner. Do not connect to external speaker, or else you'll get some distorted sounds. And we also have the power input here. This is for your power, to power this device up. And then we should have the microphone cable. Okay, this is the mic in. We'll connect here, mic input, like so. And then lastly, we have this HDMI. All right, so now that everything is connected, let me just do a quick test to make sure everything is working as it should. Okay, when testing, you want to make sure in auxiliary, gonna press and hold the home button, switch the screen. Let me make sure all the functions are working as it should. Alright. Track up, track down. And then menu button. What's the weather?
It is currently clear and 69.
Perfect. Everything seems like it's working as it should. Perfect. Now that we confirm operation, we're going to reverse order everything we just did. In addition, we are going to clean up the wires here and tuck it all nicely back in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so we just finished installing the CarPlay Android Auto retrofit kit for this 2019 Lexus NX. Let me show you how it works. First, make sure you select auxiliary, and after you select the auxiliary, press and hold the home button. It'll switch the screens. This is a screen you'll see when nothing is connected. So we're going to do our first initial wireless connection. Wire connection also works as well, but here it is. So you want to go to General, go to CarPlay, and just go ahead and wait a moment and you'll see NV17W show up on the bottom. There it is. And then go ahead and pair and go ahead and allow. And go ahead and after that, give it about 5-10 seconds, automatically display on the screen. And going forward, when you turn on your vehicle, your phone will automatically connect. But you do have to still long press the home button and switch the screen. Here's the screen, and just to go over your controls. So track up will be track up, track down will be the previous track, volume up, and also the volume down is working. You just don't see the change on the screen. And the back button works as a back button, and menu button is Siri. What's the weather?
It is currently clear and 69.
And you're going to be using the touchpad here to go navigate through different apps. And then the swiping motion actually works as well. Like, let me go ahead and press down and you could swipe to the next page. As you can see here, you can also swipe around in the maps as well. This is Apple Maps. You could just push down and make your selections, and your factory backup camera works normally. And yeah, so here are all the different type of functions with CarPlay. Music plays, Siri works, text message is read to you. You could reply via text message. You can also pick up your phone using the steering wheel control and also hang up as well. So let me go ahead and disconnect by turning off my Wi-Fi and also Bluetooth. And then now let's go ahead and connect my Android device. So this also works as Android Auto as well. So we'll go to settings and we're gonna go to connections and we're going to connect to this Bluetooth. So it's gonna wait a moment and it'll show up on the bottom of the screen as long as there's nothing else connected to this. Just give it a moment here. All right, here is Android Auto, and all the controls will work the same. So you could push on the maps, you could swipe down while pushing down, and you can also, the back button works as a back button. And then the menu button will do Google Assistant. What's the weather? Okay. So that's that. If you play music and your track up and down will also work as well. And pick up and hang up button also works. Alright guys, well this concludes our installation demonstration video of our GVIF CB7W for this 2019 Lexus NX. It's also compatible with select Lexus RC models and also other years Lexus NX models. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or you can email us at info@bsonikusa.com. And if you haven't yet, help us by liking and subscribing to our page. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next video.